There are some really great moments in Veronica's Mole. This is the 21st episode of the first season of Veronica's Closet, and the main narrative focuses on somebody who potentially is spreading information from Veronica's Closet to other competitors, because it seems like they're coming up with ideas that Veronica's Closet has, but unfortunately they're coming out with them earlier, such as at the very opening scene, the reversible bra. And part of the narrative focuses on trying to uncover this and to work out what exactly is going on. We also have Veronica kind of considering the idea of getting a partner and expanding the company, but in order to do that, they need more money, which they'll get from a partnership. And Veronica has to weigh up the pros and cons of that, because yes, it can help the company grow and be more successful and more stable, but it would also mean relinquishing some of her control, and that's going to be very difficult. And we also look a little bit at Leo and his relationship with Tina. I'm not gonna say any more about that because I feel like this was an unexpected thing for me, what happened with this. So obviously if it was a surprise to me, it could be for other people. I don't want to spoil it, but I will say the scenes there were quite interesting. And we also got a really great supporting actor, and I'll talk about two particular supporting casts in a moment, which I rather enjoyed. It is quite a funny episode, of course it is, but I feel like it's not as funny as some others, but it's very thought-provoking, and I think very unpredictable. I wasn't expecting certain things, I wasn't sure where it would go in certain situations, so I really found it very fascinating and could be interesting for future episodes in the future of Veronica's Closet as a company. Obviously, Kirstie Alley gave a brilliant performance as always, and one that made me feel a bit sick. I can't say exactly what happens, but something is. Part of her body is manipulated by somebody else, and there's just this horrible cracking sound, and it's brilliantly done. But it was unpleasant to watch, but brilliantly acted. Really enjoyable episode, great balance of the different narratives. There's a punch. Kirstie Alley punches somebody at one point. I won't give you the context, but it was really very well executed. Really enjoyed that. And we have two cast members in particular who stood out to me. The first one is Holland Taylor, who plays Millicent. Holland Taylor is, of course, brilliant, and her role here was pretty great. I don't want to say too much more about Millicent, but I'm keen to see what happens with that character, potentially, in future episodes. We also have Phil Leeds, who plays Vince. He's been in everything. For me, most notably, he played Mr. Edelman in Friends, but he's an actor who appears in so many different shows, and his role here was really delightful and very well executed, so I rather enjoyed his presence in this one as well. Veronica's Mole is a very good episode, not as funny as some, but maybe more thought-provoking than some, and needless to say, one I really thoroughly enjoyed.